Russia's Kristina Tkacheva, she beat Sahin Sueda of Turkey in the. She brings in a lot of power behind her punches.
Russia, Kristina Tkacheva.
The women's heavyweight 81 kg category, both Kristina and Dina have had a very good outing.
This is the women's heavyweight category. You don't have to be underweight at all. You can be 81 kilograms, you can be 101 kilograms. So, they are both powerful girls and surprisingly moving very well. In fact, quicker than the light heavyweight girls, than Begdilda would move. Begdilda would always struggle to remain under 81, but the taller Dina Islambekova has no problems about, the weight. Well, Dina leads with her left very well. She had a vicious left jab, as we saw against India's Neha. And the Russian girl also, Kristina Tkacheva, is, like all Russian boxers, in the very classic mold. A good defense and, good combination punches. That high guard, just peeping through, trying to look for an opening. Boxing Federation of India has announced rupees 2 lakhs for each winner, not just the gold medal winner, all the gold medal winners. So at least India's Neetu, Jyoti, Shashi Chopra and Sakshi Chaudhary will get much richer. Many of them coming from humble backgrounds, but over here, back to the action. 1 minute 30 seconds left for the end of the first round. For a women's heavyweight category, it's really quite all action packed, as Dina Islambekova is taking the bout to the Russian girl Kristina, who's swinging wildly. The Kazakhstan girl doing very well, Dina Islambekova.
So Kristina has much more speed in her hand movements than Dina from Kazakhstan, and she's moving well as well, Kristina. She's even pivoting her legs just to go down a little bit, just to avoid those straights coming in. Once again, a good right punch coming in. This can get tiring. Remember, this is the heavyweight category, 81 plus, and each time you exchange those punches, it can be an exhausting affair. At the moment, not much to separate both these boxers. Once again, it's been more of that infighting that we've seen. Close range boxing, it's going for a barrage of punches. The spurts coming in. Once again, there's not much range between the two boxers as we reach the final 10 seconds of the first round. Good right cross once again by Kristina. This time a nice jab, but countered well with a right straight by Kristina.
Heavyweight category, both girls weighing well over 81 kilograms. We see the action over here, the highlights. And Kristina, again that high guard, not being able to really reach with her jabs, occasionally getting in, which would be very vicious for Dina, but Dina countering. No quarter asked for, no quarter given. Away with just 6 people competing. As I said, in the 200 kilometers away from Guwahati. But anyway, let's get back to round 2. Is it going to be 2 in a row, back-to-back titles, gold medals for Kazakhstan, or will Russia get their second gold medal? Kristina in a clinch, now moves away, slipping somewhat, now gets in a powerful right jab. That would have pinned
Very
Dina.
powerful one that by Kristina, straight into the face of Dina over there. She's moving her hands much better, both with high upper guards over there. Once again being separated by the referee. A high guard that for Dina from Kazakhstan. Kristina has just had the better of the punches right now in this initial bit of the second round.
The referee here telling them not to hold on, to fight more. The Brazilian referee, Marcela Paula Souza. asking both boxers to get into the fray. They are getting into clinches, trying to avoid each other's punches. If you close the gap, narrow the range, you don't get the full power of those punches, which at present Cristina is unleashing.
Just tiring a bit, Dina from Kazakhstan. Once again holding on to Cristina. Once again going for a flurry of punches, but she seems to be losing out of steam.
Yeah, you're certainly right. She's losing the sting in her punches. She's tiring a little. The referee separating them. This is the time for Cristina to take advantage. Dina's trying to hold on. I think she's taken a blow, or is there an injury? Is swinging rights. Cristina coming in, sensing the kill. Again, the referee separating them. It's not been a very pretty second round. It's been just swinging blows.
Just get the impression, Novi, Dina is under a little bit of...
she's breathing heavily
yes,
also.
she is under the cosh at the moment.
Yes, and Dina, of course, the referee also warned Dina that not to, get her in a bear hug and, try and sort of damage the ribs.
Far more proactive is Cristina between the two. Take a look at the facial expressions and you have a fair indication that the Kazakh girl is tiring.
It certainly is, but that is the problem also. They are holding on to each other along. So we've seen very little boxing action as we move to the last 20 seconds. The facial expression, you're dead right, Mikhail. She is tiring. She's not able to take the initiative. So it should go Cristina's way at present. The second round, last 10 seconds. Piling on the pressure is Cristina Tkacheva of Russia. Any second now, the bell will go for the end of the second round.
Cristina has been better with the movements on the court and she's moved around very well. Got to admit that this round may have just belonged to win their second gold. Meanwhile, here's a look at the highlights. Once again, towards the end of this bout, she was losing steam, Dina from Kazakhstan, but a lot of energy, a lot of power in those punches by Cristina. Take a look at that. Looking for the left and right crosses.
Yes, I think this is where she's...
Medal win of each bout will be rewarded with a cash prize of rupees 2 lakh each. Oh, this is good punching, and that's Cristina once again winning the battle. She traded a few punches on target there. Just swinging her hands there, Dina from Kazakhstan.
Yes, sir, really swinging her hands very forcefully. She gets in those combinations very well. Dina on the back foot now as Cristina Tkacheva. And the referee rightly telling Dina to, put her head up and get into a battle, into a boxing bout and not try and use her helmet to butt her opponent.
Last 2 minutes left on the clock for this final round. And at the moment, it looks like Cristina in red from Russia may have just landed in some very effective punches there once again with that right cross. Another clinch. Losing steam there, Dina from Kazakhstan. Another clinch. It's been a story where clinches have dominated the bout.
Yes, in the heavyweight categories, but we must say Cristina Tkacheva is moving very well, landing in a flurry of punches. I thought the first round was very even, but after that it's been Cristina all the way, and probably the judge's decision from Cuba, Bulgaria, Ireland, Turkey and Iran could go in her favor.
This is tiring affair for both of them, being called and summoned by the referee.
This constant warning by the referees that, to box on and not get into clinches as they are doing now. 70 seconds left. Now Cristina piling on the punches, gets in those jabs a lot. She's hurting Dina. As you said, the facial expression is very evident, but Dina gets in a punch which is not fair.
This is heading towards a unanimous decision. Looks like it, Novi.
It does seem so. But again, the five wise men know best. And can Dina create some impact in the last, 45 seconds left of the third round and the last 45 seconds of the bout? Constantly, Marcela Paula Souza has to separate the boxers and get them to attack and not get into a brawl. Here again a wrestling hold.
Last 30 seconds left on the clock, and both of them we just want to, again, this time it was Dina from Kazakhstan. We have just found that jab going away. exhausting affair over there. Both barely able to stand on the court.
It is a very exhausting affair because it's the power of the blows you're trying to avoid. You have to move away and to evade those blows. And then also when you get winded, when you get blows from person this weight. And there goes, well, Dina nodding, not looking very. Russian girl walked off rather confidently. Kристина Ткачева.
The winner with points by a unanimous decision in the red corner representing Russia.
30-27, 30-27, 29-28, 30-27. It's a unanimous win.